Morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody? How was everybody's weekend? Y'all doing good or what? Hope everybody's weekend was great. How's the music, guys? How's the music? Can you guys hear me okay over the music, please? How was my trip? I'll go into more detail after I give a breakdown, but one word: amazing. Surprisingly, it was amazing. So yeah, I'll give you guys, quick little story time of how it went. It's gonna be a little bit lengthy a little bit, so I want to get the breakdown done first, get that out the way, and while we're waiting for our setup to form, we get to talk and have a good time this Monday, on this beautiful Monday morning. Music is okay, music is better. All right, perfect. Love it. Okay, so I woke up, my throat scratching a little bit. I don't know if it's coming from the cold weather back into hot weather. I have no idea. I did bundled up when I was out there. It wasn't even that cold in New York. It wasn't that bad. But I woke up today with a little throat scratching a little bit. So I made a little tea bag so I could sip on it to, take care of that just in case. Y'all know every time I go somewhere, every time I get on a plane, it's something, right? It's always something. So, gonna hope that, hope that we're good. Okay. All right. So I'm in a real good mood today. Had an excellent trip. Really glad I went. So today's good. Today's gonna be a good day, right? We start every day off, on a positive note. We're all happy, we're blessed, we have things that a lot of people take for granted. So today's gonna be a good day. All right, guys. It looks like we're in the clear for today. I don't see anything red here. Nothing crazy. Got some AU news tonight for Asian session, but today, this morning, we're in the clear. We're in the clear in the way of news. So we don't have to worry about that. I was looking at the charts on NFP last week, Friday. And boy, oh boy, US30 gave no opportunities. I mean, unless you were already in for the buys, it was very difficult to find a setup because it just wasn't giving pullbacks to give you a chance to jump into those buys. It was really tough. Looks like for NFP, everything went bullish. Gold went bullish, US30 went bullish, AU went bullish, GJ went bullish. Everything just flew to the moon. So I don't know if that's good or bad. However, but I don't know if anybody else was able to catch any of those setups. What I like about NFP now, which has been happening for the last probably several months now on NFP, is usually that whiplash that you usually get, that push down, wick, rejection, push up, or vice versa, hasn't been happening in the last few months. It used to do that, and that just goes to show how market conditions are always changing, because now it's really CPI that does that. CPI was always a crazy news event, but it's taking on the characteristics of the old NFP, where NFP, you could have a buy stop and a sell stop because you really didn't know which way, and then it would drop and activate your sell stop, and then turn around and go back bullish and activate your buys. Now you're in hedging, and you're in limbo, and it's a lot. So I'm not seeing that on NFP anymore. I'm seeing just one move, literally just one. Either it's taking off or it's coming down, and it's staying in that direction. You know what I mean? It's staying in that direction. So it's that almost makes it a little bit easier to trade it, because it's like, okay, if I put a buy stop and a sell stop and I want to roll the dice, at least I know that one of them is going to take off and I don't have to worry about it, you know, flip-flopping on me, you know, which is pretty cool. But at the same time, if you're not a news trader, it's not a good idea to do that. Even though that's what I've noticed with my luck, I'll be the one that be like, all right, it's going to do this time. And then I do that and then I get smacked, you know. So I'd rather just chill, sit on the sidelines and just watch. It's okay to go a day or two, you know, without trading. You know, you don't have to trade every day. And I don't know if and when I will ever really trade heavy news events. Maybe if I learn more about fundamentals, I'm able to have someone explain it to me in a way that I can understand it and be able to, you know, call setups like that maybe one day. But for now, I'm perfectly content with just chilling and just watching the move, and then waiting, you know, for my own setup, you know. So so yeah, let's get into this here. Gold looks pretty good as well. Let me go to the 1 hour on gold and see here. Yeah, I mean, gold is still inside this range, but definitely there are setups for sure. And then yeah, look at that. Everything went bullish. Everything went bullish. So I'm gonna look at the monthly real quick because, you know, we're still in the beginning month of November. So still in the beginning month of that month. Hold on one second, guys. Oh, let me see. Oh, I think the Lambo video is finally done, guys. All right. Okay, so we're gonna start out with US30 on the monthly. So for the last several months here, we have been stuck inside this box here. This little box. We tried to push down. We retested this demand on the monthly here and we pushed up, but we haven't created a higher high. This high is beneath this high here. Okay, boom, boom. So if you do that, you're going down, not necessarily going up. Okay, we tried to push up in July of this year and we were not able to do that, and we ended up coming back down. So from August, September, October, we wicked. So the October candle closed above the resistance. I'm sorry, above the support here, and a lot of indecision. You know, even though we had a good month of October, a really good month, lots of indecision. Maybe there was more opportunity that could have been had if the candle had closed a little, like if the candle had closed like this. If this candle closed similar to this candle, definitely more like this. These 2 months I could tell were good months. This May, June, beautiful month right here. July was a great month, you know, came down and it was bullish the rest of the month, right? This month, October of last year, look at that, guys. We had an excellent month in October of this year. October of last year was sensational. Now I wasn't trading it back then, I was just studying it, but sensational month. So a whole year later, and you kind of get the same result, but not in the same way. I could tell here in this candle there wasn't a lot in the way of pullbacks. I can tell you that right now, just by looking at this for the year. Crazy move to the upside. Okay, even though this was a good month, I could tell that it wasn't that good in the way of giving the most setups, because it's for the entire month it was so strong bullish. It closed so strong, heavily bullish above the previous candle wick high, almost breaking the previous few months, almost breaking those. All it did was create a resistance for price to sit above. If you look at the high of October of 2022, if I put this at the wick high there, it created a resistance here, and then resistance turned into support. And now price has been sitting above support. Now we cannot come down here. Every time we try to break bearish, the market would wick down and the sellers, would push the market back up. Okay, so I like that we're in this range, but I would like to see us come out of it. The moment we do break this range with some sort of bearish engulfing here, we're probably going to drop heavily bearish and fill this entire area, because it's been a long time since price has been able to come here, and there's a lot of liquidity sitting here that we need to tap into. All right, so sometimes it's really good to analyze the higher time frames. Every once in a while, maybe like in the what I like to do is I like to analyze it towards the beginning of the month, in the middle of the month, and the end of the month, right around there. Because in the beginning of the month, you're really not looking at that month's candle, current month. I'm not looking at November's candle at the start of November. I'm looking at how October candles closed, how August, September closed, to give me an idea of what November could look like. Okay, the same way that you analyze the lower time frames, aka the daily 4-hour, 1 hour, to get an idea of what you're looking for. Same exact way you analyze the higher time frames to get an idea of what happened prior and how that's going to form to set up for what's coming. So you can give yourself a really good detailed idea of what you think is going to happen on the higher, because we all know, what do we say? The higher time frames set up everything. They set up everything. Okay. So I like that. Now the month just started, and look at how this candle is already tapping the high of October. It's already tapped the high of October and just barely rejected, just barely left a little rat tail head up there. And it's like, if we break that high, we're going up to at least this high. We're definitely coming up to this high. We break this high, we are, because this range here isn't giving us any reason to believe that price can't continue up, especially with this nice move here. Look at this strong move to the downside here on the monthly. We're gonna go up. Okay, I'm just hoping we pull back a little bit to give us a chance to continue the push to the upside. Okay, so right now on the high time frames on the monthly, it's all about the buys. It's all about the buys. It wouldn't be smart to look for sells. However, if the opportunity presents itself, as a scalper, you can definitely find it. Okay, so off the monthly, we see that previous October's candle, we're about to break the high of that candle, and we could potentially come up to those highs. Okay, so I don't really care much for the weekly. The week just started, so that weekly doesn't really matter to me right now. If we look here, all right, let me remove this support real quick. Actually on the weekly, I want to put my zone there on the weekly. So I'm just using the weekly to mark off my major zone there. All right, cool. So on the daily time frame here, we are tapping into these same highs here. Boom, right there. Okay, if we break these highs here, the buys are highly probable, because everything is bullish, right? Everything is bullish right now. So no reason why we can't continue looking for buys, put stops below our major low here, and take it on up to the next high. Now, even though the market is bullish on the high time frames, right now we're bearish. We're kind of sort of bearish, because we're creating lower lows here, low, and we have a double top high. We broke here, and we've tapped this area 1, 2, going on 3 times. We're not breaking this high right now. Okay, the high doesn't want to break. This is the daily time frame. We have not broken this area since September of 23. Okay, if I take my zone and I extend it all the way over here, you'll see that we held, once we broke above this area, it held as resistance, broke above. Now it's holding it as support, broke support, retested it, and now we're coming down, retested it, came down again, creating a lower low. Now we're pushing up here, and this daily candle just started, no volume. There's really nothing happening here, so we have to just wait and see. But hey, the risk to reward is excellent here for the sell, because we have data already telling us here that the prices failed to break these highs. Can we look for a low to be formed, maybe where we can reject on the higher time frames and look for the market to find its way on down. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. So here is absolutely what I like to see. I like to see the market push up. I like to see it give me a tap into my zone, which it did. Okay, give me some rejection, give me some bearish candle closers and break the lows, and that's what we're looking for to take the sell. The only thing that gives me a little bit of pause is the fact that the market is bullish and we're looking for, you know, sells technically, right? But there's nothing wrong with that, because what goes up must come down. Okay, we're not just gonna continue flying and not, you know, retrace. This actually is an excellent area to catch a sell on down, because look at this big move here. This move has to be corrected. Okay, this move went up, we came down. It went up, guess what? We got to come down before we come up and make a higher high. Okay, so I really like the fact that we're just chilling here. We didn't do anything yesterday on US30, kind of just chill. I wasn't even on the charts at all yesterday, guys. I was very tired from my flight. I got home, took a shower, ate something, and I was knocked out. I was out like a light last night. I was very, very tired, but got a good night's rest. Woke up, you know, in a really good mood, and here we are. Okay. So what I'd like to see here, guys, is I just want to see what happens here. What kind of candle confirmations do we get over here to tell me that we're going to come down? This is a 4-hour time frame. Okay. So for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 times 6 is what? 24? 18, 24? So for several hours here, we have been sitting at this high, no real volume. Can we continue bullish? Absolutely. Absolutely, we can continue bullish from here. This could be creating a newfound area of support. You know, we're looking for sells, but what if this is a support that's forming for the bullish momentum to continue? How do we know that the bearish momentum is going to come back into play right now? We don't. Okay, so we just have to wait. We just have to wait. If we get if we break this zone here and push up, then I'm going to be looking for something like this, for the market to push up like this and then give me a retest, and then I'll be looking to take the buys on up, and then I'll be placing, you know, my stops below those lows, looking to take the market up. But if I don't get that confirmation, then the market continues to hold this area that it's at now, and I can see some sort of bearish closures breaking lows on, like, let's say the hour or the 30-minute. At that point, I'll be looking to take some sell positions to let the market kind of breathe here and then find its way on down to, you know, this would be take profit 1 here, and then you have, you know, definitely come down to this area here, or maybe even these lows here, before we potentially start finding our way on up. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for right now. So right now it's just a waiting game to wait and see what happens. All right, that's that. I don't really need to go to the lower time frames, because why? There's no point. I mean, these are 4-hour candles. Look how little they are. You can't see anything. You know, can't see a thing. So if I go down to, let's say, the 5-minute, oh my God, look at all this noise. Nothing. You know, nothing. Let's see here. But I don't want to stay on the 4-hour, honestly, obviously, because I don't want to miss anything. All right. Okay, so let me fix this zone. This zone is very big on the lower time frames. I don't like it. My zone's that big. Let's pull this down to here. Right there. Okay. I think today's going to be nice for sells. If sells take off today, guys, we are going to be eating this morning. It's going to be a beautiful Monday morning. Let me tell you, because look at this here. What I'm seeing on the 5-minute is excellent. This is absolutely excellent, guys. We have highs, boom, boom, boom. Well, you see these, guys, like the market isn't going up. It's not making higher highs. These is the last 2 times the highs were formed up here. November 3rd. Last time we were up here, we came down to these lows, retested these lows down here, couldn't maintain, pushed up, retesting these highs, and we just sat right here, right? Resistance, boom, support, holding. Now we're back broken under support, maintaining resistance. This is clean for the market to just dump at this point, because you have a gigantic range here where the market is just setting itself up to potentially come down for the lows here. Now, honestly, these entries aren't bad, but I really would prefer entries up here. Really, I would love to see the market push like this, give me a bunch of rejection, look for my entries once my lows are broken here, and ride this baby on down. That's what I would love to see. Okay. But this is excellent. This is great. How big are these candles? I'm just curious. Because this move here, what was this move here? Monday, this was today at 7 this morning. And this, look at that. Came right up to these highs. Like, okay, so it already happened. I said I wanted the market to come here. It already came here 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago, we already tapped these highs. So we may not tap it again. We may not. That price coming up here could be a little bit ambitious. We may not tap it. So these highs right here maybe are that might be our area. That might be our area. So this is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Entries here are trash. It's trash entry here for sells. The reason being, if you were to take shorts here, that would need to be my stop. That's the safe stop. That's the smart stop, because you have rejection, 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 all here. You take a sell here and the market could do this. Bop, 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 bop. Do I really want to sit in all this negative equity? No, I don't. I'm not in the mood to sit in drawdown today. It's Monday. So you know what? We're gonna wait. I'm going to wait. I think the move right now is maybe waiting for price to come to these highs here. Because even though it's still technically a crappy entry, the fact that we've already created structure going to the downside, that tells me we have a high, we have a low, a lower high, a low that's kind of testing this low here. So you see the structure that's forming there, guys? It's already pretty much telling me that we're trying to find our way down, at least on the 5 minute. If I look at the 15 minute, ooh, this is messy. Hold on, guys. Let me clean this. I can't have a messy chart. Okay. If we go look at the 15 minute here, yeah, even better, right? Down, bomb, bomb. So at this point, maybe we're not going to get the best entries on here. Maybe we got to take it for what it is and maybe put our stops like right there and then ride this baby on down. I love what I'm seeing so far. We have a high. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 rejections on the 5 minute high, creating resistance. We have a bearish break on the 5 minute. We have a little bit of a retest there. Price holding this high. If we can break this low here, actually not this low needs to get broken, because that was the last low. This is a minor low, this is a major. If we can break this minor, we can continue down, breaking this major and riding this thing on down. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. This is probably going to be the best entry we're going to get. I don't know if I want to take entries there right now. I really don't like those entries, but that's probably the best we're going to get. But we're going to wait and see. This is, let me look at the 30 real quick. Because the thing is, like, even though the entries could look a little bit clean on the lower time frame, you still got to go to higher. Because on the 30 minute time frame now, let's peep what's happening here. All right, on the 30 minute, guys, look at all this rejection here, right? Price was looking like it wanted to come down and break these lows. What are we missing? We're missing volume. We need volume to push price where it needs to go. I think we're probably going to get that probably come 9:30, you know, that whiplash that we always get. We're probably going to get that around 9:30. So let's see if that can come for us, and we can get that, and we can have a nice drive down. And we don't even need to catch this entire move here. We could really only catch to this support here and see what happens. And they look at already moving down nicely already. Probably missed my entry there for the sell, but that's okay. It's Monday. I'm cool with being patient. I'm not in any kind of rush to take a setup right now. So if you guys are in sells, or you took sells from the start of my analysis, you should be in profit right now. But if you're waiting like I am, we should be good. We just need to break this low, which we're tapping it right now, which is nice. If we break that low, we're probably going to continue down here, but that's okay. I can wait for a pullback and see what happens. Ay, 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 ay. She's leaving without me here. So yeah, the sells look really good for this morning. Overall, guys, sells. I'm looking for sells on US30 today. Okay. So that's that. All right. So let's go US30. Let's look at gold. Let's look at gold. So on gold here, gold is not bad either. Gold ain't that bad. So October, as we already know, October was a bullish month, crazy bullish, right? But we haven't broken these highs on the monthly. We keep tapping 2023 highs since August of 2020. August of 2020. So for 3 years, we have not broken this high. Could this year be the year we break it? Who knows? Who knows? They're talking about a recession. When people's money is looking funny, what do? Everybody puts their money in gold. Gold is everybody's safe haven, So if gold is their safe haven, gold is going to go up. The value of gold is going to fly to the moon because money is worthless now. Put your money in precious metals because that's where it holds its value. That's their safe haven. So don't see this high breaking. I don't see it breaking this year. But I'm not a professional in fundamentals, so we just got to go off technicals, off what we see. So I don't even need to analyze too much here because this is telling me all I need to know. This area right here is telling me everything. Don't see it breaking. Even though we're close to it right now, I don't see it breaking. What's going on with US30? Whoosh! US30 is taking off without me. But let's see here. If anybody's in sells, thumbs up for you. But I'm not in sells. It broke the low that I wanted to see it break. Didn't close yet. We're 15 seconds in this candle. I wonder if this can break in these next 10 seconds. Ooh, rejecting. Come on, don't do that. No wick at the top either. Bearish pressure is pretty strong on this, but look at that hard rejection, guys. We got to break that low. It's a minor low, but we got to break it to continue down. All right, so let's see if we get a pullback. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't, whatever. All right, so back to gold. We're gonna go to the daily here on gold. So same analysis on gold as I see on US30. Honestly, I don't see us breaking this high anytime soon. Can we push up and then wick and come back? Absolutely. So guys, don't get freaked out if you see gold doing this. Oh, it's breaking, it's taking off, and she could literally just wick and come right back down because, like I said, this zone has not been broken in in 3 years. 3 years plus, we haven't broken it. So, who's to say we're gonna break it this month or this year? Even we only have a month left of this year, and that's a wrap. After that, it's done. It's stick a fork in it, So if we don't break it now, it's gonna be 4 years that we didn't break that zone. Okay, so price is holding this daily zone here. Tap, creating bearish structure. All right, we're breaking lows, and we're rejecting it to the upside. Okay, and this daily candle here is already breaking bearish, coming down here. If we can break this minor low, we can continue down to maybe tapping these lows. I don't know if we're gonna break this low. This low is very strong. We've held this area since this bullish engulfing on October 19th. If I pull this all the way across here, this area was once a resistance, and now it's maintaining as an area of support. It is creating bullish structure on the daily time frame here, but this is a daily bullish structure that's competing with a monthly bearish structure. Which one has more power? The monthly. So if the monthly is saying, yo, we can't break this high, you're not allowed over here, the daily's gonna have to bow your head, stick your tail in between your legs, and take off in the opposite direction. So if we can't break this high, guess what? I don't give a shit. This is pushing bullish. I know this is lingering up here, and I know we can't come up here. So guess what? I'm gonna most likely be looking for the sells. Okay, the stronger sells are gonna be potentially below 1970. The sells that where price is now in 1985, super risky simply because you have multiple rejections here at the support. Right here, you have a resistance that rejected, and now it's holding as a support. So you really need to break 1985 for price to come down and tap into probably 1970, which is what, 100 points or something like that, for price to come down, tapping these lows. And then you really want those lows. You really want 1970 to get broken to continue further down to correct this entire move to the upside here. You know what I'm saying? So gold is a little choppy. I would trade it with caution because you're in a tough spot because you're at a monthly high and you have technically bullish structure on the daily, but you have monthly resistance zones that are telling you that price cannot break that zone. Now with the price of gold as high as it is now, who's to say it can't go any higher? You know what I mean? So you kind of have to play both sides of the fence. You really have to plan for both sides of the market. You can't just look at just one side because then that alienates the other side and you're probably going to talk yourself out of a potential setup, you know? So it's just about patience. If you can just be patient with it, you can find yourself, you know, the right setup. All right, guys. So like I said, let's go to I don't really want to go to the lower time frames because it's a lot of noise right now. We're still holding this area of support here. If I draw a zone right there, these are probably wicks on the higher time frame, so that's why you don't see me putting it down here. This is where majority of the rejection is. So no reason why this can't come down here, and you have a nice solid move here for well over 140 pips. Can you grab a couple pips out of 140? I mean, Jesus Christ, you know, yes. You know, so if you were to look for a setup like something like this, you know, this ain't bad here. Something like this. Okay. Obviously this stop loss is massive, so you want to wait, go down to the lower time frames, and you know, stops above these highs here, and then look for the market to break bearish and continue down to potentially these lows there. Okay. You really need to break this area here for price to have a safe drop to the downside. The better entries would have been here, but you're not going to always get the best entries. Okay. Oh, we're breaking lows. Oh, we broke below. We close. We close, guys. 8:15. We got a 15-minute closure. We got a beautiful 15. Not the strongest though. Not the strongest. Let's see if we can push back and retest these highs. And then if we can retest these highs, we can take some sell positions on the upside here and ride this baby on down. Guys, I got to New York on Thursday night, right? And my cousin, we were staying at my cousin's house, and she made this tea for me, and I think it had like ginger and I don't know, something in it, whatever it was. And guys, you know that cough I had that just would not let me live? Went away. It went away. I did not cough that entire weekend. That entire weekend, not one time did I cough. And then I come back here. You know? So, but I was sipping on that tea that whole weekend. I was like, hey, cuz, can you brew me up another cup, please? Cause whatever you put in that thing, I need more of that. I need more. And she was hooking it up. You know, it was a great trip. I'm really glad I went. Really glad I ended up going. If I wasn't scared of my mom disowning me if I didn't go, probably wouldn't have gone. But it was great. It was great. Saw a lot of family members I hadn't seen in years, guys, in years. Lots of love in the room, lots of laughter. It was kind of like, it wasn't what I expected at all. Like a lot of us were nervous because we were like, man, we not going, we not this, we don't want another, round two of what happened at the last funeral, this and that. And guys, everything that I was afraid of happening didn't happen. It didn't happen. I have no words. I have no words because, my grandmother brought the city out. When I tell y'all she brought the city out, she brought the city out. Everybody came out. I'm talking about family from all parts of the world. People came from everywhere. I'm talking about ex-husbands, ex-wives, ex-girlfriends, people, everybody. One of my uncles, I think he had like 7 of his exes there. And he was there with his new chick. And it was, man, people that changed my diaper. People that knew me when I was a baby, a kid, who I hadn't seen in ages and years. Meeting cousins and extended family. Seeing how people are doing, where they're at. People, we're all grown now. We're not kids anymore. We're all grown. We have our own kids. We have our own lives. Everybody's doing their thing, and it was great. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. The only sad part about it, obviously, was, death had to bring us all together. It was someone important to all of us that had to do that for us, which is, you don't want to come together under those circumstances, but that's what it is. But the amount of love that was in that room, all the people that came out to show support and to be there for my family, it was very, very comforting. It was very touching. A lot of us, because my grandma, once again, guys, had 11 kids. She had 6 girls and 5 boys, and she raised all of them. She raised all of them, to be upstanding, people. And if you guys can imagine how many kids, grandkids, there were, all of that. And to see, what surprised me the most about it was not just the family that came out, because when somebody passes away, you expect to see everybody come out. It was the other people that came out that surprised me. The exes, friends of the family that, all the cousins from back then, like everybody, everybody came out. And it wasn't just to send off my grandma, it was to support what she left behind, to support her legacy, which was her kids, my mom, my aunts and uncles, all of them. They are the ones that everybody was there to support, mostly because that was their mom. Yes, that was our grandma, but that was their mom. They, came out of her. She raised them. They have the most memories with her. That's their mom, and everybody that came out to support them was what it was about. My uncles that were there, I'd never seen them cry before. I'd never seen them cry before. And to see them, so broken in that time, it was tough. It was really, really, really tough seeing them like that. But we all had to come together for them and to just be strong for them, because they needed us. They all needed us, And the best part about the trip was everybody who had beef, everybody who had drama that you knew. Like everybody knew who had drama, who had beef, who had this and that, disagreements and all that. All that was put to the side. All that was pushed to the side, you know? And it was just about being there for everybody and comforting everybody. I feel like I want to take a sell here because 8:30 market is going to open here. I just don't want to take a sell and then watch this thing pull back on me again. But we're breaking that zone that I wanted to see us break. If we can close below this area, which we already did, I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to wait. Everybody that had differences, put them all to the side. All to the side. To the point where people that you knew, you know, weren't always cool, were kicking it with each other. Just laughing, carrying on, making jokes, you know, hugging each other, dapping each other up. You know, everybody, we're all in New York. We're all New Yorkers. People came from Texas, Canada, Haiti, Jamaica, Bahamas, California, Vegas, Pennsylvania, Florida. People came from everywhere. And we were all out there and we were all kicking it like we've been kicking it forever. Like we never lost touch with each other. And that was crazy to see because it's like, wow, you know? And it was great. It was great. The New York came out of me, came out of everybody. You know, the guys were roasting each other, you know, roasting each other on their suits. Like, yo, my nigga, where you got your suit from? JCPenney? You know, if somebody came in sneakers, you know, they showed up to the wake in sneakers. They weren't dressed up in a suit or something. They're like, yo, B, did you not get the memo? Like, you gotta wait, bro. Like, what you got on right now? You know, so, but you knew it was all in fun. You know, it was all in fun. And we didn't care. We didn't care about drama. We didn't care about who had this, who had that. It was just about supporting each other and just being there for each other. And just really enjoying family time, you know? And it was great. It was just a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend. But like I said, you know, it was tough, you know, seeing my aunts and my uncles as broken up as they were, you know, and I'm Haitian, guys, if you guys don't know. Haitian funerals are tough to watch. You know, people make jokes about how people grieve and everything, but when you're actually in it and you're, you know, seeing somebody you love and care about, you know, just broken with grief to the point where they can't even stand up on their own. They just fall and collapse because the pain of what they're going through is so bad. It hurts so bad. You know, when you watch YouTube videos and stuff, you laugh at it. It's funny to see, kind of. But in that moment, wasn't nothing funny about it at all. Nothing was funny at all. Seeing my aunts break down the way they did, my uncles just broken up about their mother passing away. You know, my grandma was beautiful, man. She was beautiful in that casket. Beautiful woman, strong woman, you know, lived to 91 years old, you know, birthed 11 children, came from Haiti, you know, smuggling some of them over there, trying to make a way, give her kids a better life, you know, doing everything she had to do to make sure her kids were good. You know, they brought them over to America so they can all have a better life. You know, majority of her kids are all successful. They all have their own kids. Everybody's good. You know, she lived a good life, outlived her husband. My grandpa died, I think 15 years ago. A long time ago, my grandpa passed away. You know, statistically, women live longer than men anyway. So it's, you know, you always outlive your husbands. But she was strong, you know, she did what she had to do, and she left a strong legacy behind. And even in her death, she was able to bring us all together and make sure that we were all good, you know. And I know she was happy. I know she was strong. I know she was happy seeing that. She had to have been. She had to have been happy to see that, you know. So that's what's up, you know. That's what's up. It was a great weekend. I stayed at my cousin's house. She took care of me and my mom, my brothers, cooking for us. You know, my cousin Jay from Texas came down, you know, doing his thing. We're all cracking jokes, dancing, playing music, eating. You know, it was just great trip, man. It was a great trip. I have nothing negative to say, nothing bad to say. It was just amazing. So looks like US30 is gonna take off without me here. It's about to be 8:30. We did break this low, guys, that I wanted to see us break. We finally did break it. The only reason why I'm not taking sells right now is because I'm a scaredy cat. I ain't gonna lie, because I feel like if I take a sell and then it pulls back and it starts playing around on me, I'm gonna be mad that I chased it. Cause y'all know me, I like to get the best entries, right? I like to get my sniper entries, you know, around this area here. But the thing about it is I may have to take a sell here. And the only reason why is because we were inside this range for God knows how long here. And we finally broke it and we have a clean break here. Look at all this rejection, right? Rejection, came back up. Reject, and then we sat. Finally, we broke nice and clean on the 15-minute. And this candle is going to close in 2 minutes. And it's probably going to come down here. So I don't know, may have to sit in some drawdown. I'm gonna let this candle close and see how it closes. If we get even a little pullback inside this area here and then we reject, then I'll potentially take a sell around here and then look to ride it on down. And then if I gotta sit in a little drawdown, no big deal. It's all good in the neighborhood, you know? So that's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. I don't think this is gonna just melt. If it was around 9:30, yeah, we could get a drop, but it's 8:30. So we have a solid hour before we see anything crazy happen. So we're going to be patient and wait and see. We're going to be patient and wait. Well, I am. I don't know about y'all. I know some of y'all already in sells. So, you know, it is what it is. But I pride myself on getting my sniper entries. I don't play about my entries. Y'all know that. So I have no problem just waiting. I have no problem waiting. So we'll see. But yeah, we're going on a cruise. Me and some of my cousins are going on a cruise in June of next year on the Virgin cruise line, which is pretty cool. I've never been on that cruise line before. I think it's an adult only cruise line if I'm not mistaken. But we're gonna go and celebrate my cousin's 40th birthday out there, and it should be a dope trip. I found out one of my cousins, the one that lives in Texas, in his bag, you know, got like 6 cars. One of them is a Ferrari, doing his thing, you know, has a daughter. I'm gonna be flying out to Texas in the next few weeks to go visit him, meet his daughter, kick it with him, because he's just cool ass dude. And I like Texas. I've been to Texas a few times. I really like it out there. He lives in Dallas, so I'm gonna go out there and kick it with him for a little while with my other cousin. And then we got the cruise. My mom's leaving for Africa this week. And then when she gets back, she's going on a cruise with her sisters to Haiti, which is really dope. So it's like all family and friends that hadn't seen each other in a while and talked in a while. We were kicking it so hard that we're like, yo, let's do something. You know, let's not just make it just us kicking it at grandma's funeral and that's it. Let's keep this thing going. Let's keep it strong. Let's do things together. Let's stay connected. Let's call each other every once in a while, shoot each other a text. Hey, cuz, how you doing? How the kids doing? What's going on? You know, make sure that we keep that connection and we don't just all come together for the funeral and then once the weekend is over, everybody goes back home, back to their lives, and we all just disperse again. And then it goes back, you know what I'm saying? So we all kind of said, you know, let's keep this going. So we started talking and kicking it, and we're like, yeah, let's do this. Let's plan this trip. Let's plan that trip. Let's do this together. You know, I'm gonna go visit you over here. Oh, you live over here? Cool. I've never been there. Let me come visit you. You know, oh, you married now? Oh, you got a son? Oh, cool. Let's meet the kid. Let's do a play date. You know, let's plan a Disney trip for all of our kids, you know, so our kids can grow up and know their cousins and be connected with their cousins, and they can all, you know, when they grow up, they can, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we're all making an effort to keep things connected so that, you know, we don't disappear and break up and we got all this, and next time we come together and see each other, somebody else died, and it's, you know what I'm saying? Let's not make it where we're all only coming together when there's, you know, bad things happening. You know what I'm saying? So that was really cool. That was dope. So that's that, you know. All right, getting a little pullback here. Very good, very good. Come on down. So it's 8:30. Let me see the 30-minute. Nice bearish closure on the 30-minute. We get a nice little pullback here on the 30. Rejection wick and find our way on down. I'm gonna keep my eye on the 5-minute here. And I'm gonna take entry positions shortly here. Let me see the higher. Ooh, yeah, look at that entry on the 1 hour, 4 hour. Ugh. I don't like that entry at all. It's making me nervous. It's making me a little nervous. I don't like how it looks on the high time frames. We gonna see. We're pulling back nicely. Very good. Very good. Come on back. You are the next contestant on The Price is Right. Find yourself up here. Give me some rejection right around this area here. If you come up here, I'll take that too. But let's come on up to like this area there. Can you come to this high here? I think I'm okay with that high. Not the best entry, but it's better than it was. Look at that rejection on the 1 hour. We still have 30 minutes after this candle. We broke the minor low. We broke the minor low. Can't believe I went 3 days without coughing, and here I come back to Florida coughing. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, very good. Come on up. Give me that pullback. Virgin Cruise is a no kids. That's what I figured. Yeah, it's no kids. Yeah. Not that that's the reason why we picked that one. Just it's a nice cruise ship. So, would you ever move to Texas? I haven't been out there long enough. I would have to go out there for a couple weeks to like get a vibe for it. But I'm not against leaving Florida. I'm not against that at all. I would move out of Florida. I would move out of Florida. I would definitely move out of Florida. Florida is great and everything, but you know, when you live here, it's like you're over it. You know, it's like okay, cool, whatever.
For a full-time bus operator position, benefits include.
You know, you could take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? You could take it or leave it. I'm not tripping off Florida. The only thing that's constantly great about Florida is the weather. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else. I'm gonna take some sell positions, guys. Not the best entries. Again, just a warning. But I am gonna reduce my risk because of the fact that the sell positions, my entries is gonna be a little bit trash here. But yeah, that's why. Entries are garbage, guys, but it is what it is. It's all good. All good in the neighborhood. Because I don't know if price is going to come back to these highs here. If it does come back and it rejects, I'm going to take more positions up here. I'm going to let these stay in drawdown, and I'm going to take some positions here. So when it does start coming back down, I can be in positive equity. Let me go here. Bing, bang, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Can I get that? Oh. What's the code? Here we go here. this anymore. Go. Okay. Oh, I do it again. Come on, man. I'll get to the chat in a moment. I'm just taking care of something real quick. Okay, there we go. We're good. We are good here. Let me go. Okay. Cool. Bro, Uber is getting so expensive, man. They are tripping. Uber is getting on my last nerve. Ugh.
Boost your revenue and drive growth with Google Ads. Reach high-value customers.
So let's go on and see. The best part of waking up is getting on another cruise. And guys, and the upgrade is $225. Now that varies. I guarantee yet he has to put in the request, and we won't know until. Oh, wrong one.
How convenient.
Right, it's central, so you don't have to walk all the way down the hall.
Oh, I meant the bracelet, not the card. That too. Hey, did we miss the? Oh,
It didn't do it.
It didn't do it?
It didn't make that noise.
Oh, they probably didn't close the blind. So guys, no room tour. If you're brand new here, there are many room tours available
That room is
on
tiny.
YouTube, including ours. This is a central C terrace.
Oh
It's the
no,
exact
I
same
need a
as the
bigger
C
room.
terrace.
Yeah. If
No,
you did,
no,
was watching.
Come on, guys. When
I'm gonna tell you some things that I think they could improve on. I think they should start doing the iPads like the Prima. I think it would be cool if you implement the iPads. This way, they don't have to come around and put it in their phone and take it. This way, it's in the system, and they just bring you the food.
Right.
But I mean, I love this too.
Show it to you, Eki, because we.
It'll definitely be worth it.
Yeah.
More space.
The room is larger. The bathroom is larger. It'll be. Oh, how much champagne
I hope it's as good as I remember. Carnival does. There's with like a piece of toast. So you
Step into it. Step into it. All right, y'all. So they got a boxing ring. For some reason, they don't have. We try to get the boxing gloves.
oh my goodness.
That was really good. With the cabbage.
I'll watch some reviews later today on Virgin Voyages. Virgin Voyages. do 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 do. Should be nice. I've only ever been on Carnival, never been on Virgin, so. But they set the bar pretty high. They set the bar pretty high. So let's see. Let's see. Look up the Icon of the Sea cruise ship. It's way more better and brand new. You will love it. That's Royal Caribbean, right? I believe that's Royal Caribbean. But the birthday girl chose Virgin, so I can't suggest any other. That's what she wants. Icon of the Seas. Let me see. Yeah, that's Royal Caribbean. I think that's a new cruise ship if I'm not mistaken. I think that's a new one. I think I heard of that one. But we're not taking Royal. Royal is dope. It's a dope line. But look at that. Oof. Ooh, okay. Okay. All I do is eat all cruises. Me too. I do too. That's one thing that won't disappoint you, is the food. And when you have a balcony in your room where you can like open up the door and walk out and just stare at the wide open ocean early in the morning, it is so peaceful. It is such a heaven on earth, let me tell you guys. If you've never been on a cruise, you gotta do at least one. I went for my 27th birthday. Yeah, I went for my 27th birthday. Let me tell you guys, it was absolutely incredible. It was incredible. Look at that. Oof. But you gotta have a good cabin. People say like, oh, the room doesn't matter. You're not gonna be in the room much. It does matter. It absolutely does matter. Because when you're tired and you've been out doing stuff all day long and you want to come back to your room and take a shower and relax and all that, you don't want to walk into a cardboard box. You want to walk into a nice suite. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I always get a balcony room, yeah. And they're not even that much more expensive either. People like want to pinch pennies, and the cruise is already not that expensive, you know? Especially if you go for like a week or two, like a week. Like the last cruise I went on was a 7-day cruise, and I think I only paid like $1,200. $1,200 for a 7-day cruise. Not paid, and that was with the alcohol package. Alcohol package, all the food you want, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, live your life, man. Life is short. Life is short, honey. Live your life. Look at that. Look at that. Imagine you're at the foot of your bed and you're looking out at that. Crazy, look at that. Oh my God. I'm telling y'all. Oh, I gotta get on this ship. Oh yeah, I gotta take a cruise with somebody here, because whoa. Woo, yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, and Royal Caribbean Carnival. So I've never been on Carnival. But from what I've heard, it's a no. It's a no. They talking about it's the most ghettoish ship you ever want to be on. Nothing but ghetto people partying all the time. It's a party ship. You know, if you want to drink, get drunk, and just party, that's where you go. Carnival. And you want to spend no money. You want to go on a cruise and spend like $200. Carnival is what is for you. But if you want luxury, if you want excellent customer service, you want good food, you want to party and relax when you want, Royal Caribbean is where it's at. Royal Caribbean is where it's at. Now we're gonna see about Virgin. We're gonna see what Virgin has to offer. I like that they don't allow kids, because you ain't gotta worry about laying on the pool deck and you relaxing, trying to chill with your girls, and you got little critters running through, making noise and carrying on, and you at dinner and you gotta hear crying and screaming. I love it. I love it. Give me the no kids all day, every day of the week. Give me the no kids zone all day of the week. Not saying I don't mind. I don't like kids. I love kids, but sometimes it's time and a place for them. Leave them home with grandma and grandpa, and you go enjoy yourself for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with that. So no kids, and this is a trip where all of us have kids except me and one of my other cousins. But the rest of them all have kids. Some of them small, and she picked a no kid ship. Matter of fact, she has 2 boys, and she's pregnant with a girl now. And she picked a ship that does not allow children. That just goes to show you, mama need a break. You know, so hey, when I heard that, I was like, what? Virgin? Ain't they the cruise line that don't allow kids? Oh yes, sign me up. I'm there. I'm so there. I am there. You know, so leave kids at home with daddy, and mama's gonna go enjoy herself with her girls. If one more person asked me, am I in the US30 trade? One more person asked me that dumbass question. Can somebody answer? Okay, so when I see that question in the chat, guys, I'm just gonna ignore it like I've been doing, and I'm just gonna let y'all answer it for me, or let you guys roast that person who's obviously blind. I'm gonna let y'all roast that person. How about we do it that way? I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. And although I can understand taking kids, at least they are somewhere on the ship when they go missing. Yeah. You know exactly where they at, because they got kids zones, they got kids clubs, you know, all that. So your kids are they'll be all right. Nobody's getting kidnapped. Nobody's going anywhere with your kids. Your kids will be okay. But that's the thing though, you can't even really relax because you're thinking about your kid, you know? Are they okay? You know, do they need me? Are they all right? Isn't that? So you can't even really truly relax because you're worried about your kid, you know? You know? So. What if they jumped off it? Nah, that's not happening. They keep a very good eye on those children because that cruise line doesn't want any smoke from any parents. They don't want no smoke. Can you explain why you chose this target? What target? What target? I didn't just choose a target here. This is just I'm not holding to price come down here. Just looking for sales. I'm just looking for sales. Nothing more, nothing less. That's it. The likes up there, I guess the haters seeing your posts. Yeah, so I just put that out because I just was confused, you know. Because everybody looks at their list, like who looks at their stories, you know. So when I look at it and I see like the same people, it's not that I'm looking at everybody's page, but when you see the same people, you're like, oh, who's this person? Or if that person has a blue check, I'll be like, oh, who's this? You know, who's looking at my story? You want to know, you want to engage with your followers, engage with people who are looking at your stuff. That's how you know how to post, what to post, to keep people entertained and into what you're posting. So I like to know who my followers are sometimes, you know? So I'll go look at some pages and I'll notice that like some of them are not following. So I'm thinking, and it's the same names most of the time. It's the same people. It's the same people. So I'm like, I wonder why this person is actively, it's not like you see them one time or two times and it's like, okay, they probably saw me comment on something or whatever. Or they, you know, you're more likely to click on somebody who has a blue check than you are anybody else. So I'll look at it and be like, I've seen this person on my stories a couple times and it's like, but they don't follow. I don't mind the not following. I don't really give a shit. You can follow me if you want. If you don't, you don't. I really don't care. But it's the fact that you're not following. So it doesn't, so you're not following me. So it's not like my stories appear on your timeline because you're not following me. So that means you're actively going to my page regularly to see when I'm posting, to see. And I'm just like, so why are you doing that? It's just weird to me. You know, it's weird. If you don't follow the person, why are you caring to come back to their page often and look at what they're posting and seeing it? That makes no sense to me. It doesn't. I'm not going to other people's pages like that just because. If I'm looking at your stuff, I'm following you most of the time. And if I'm not, and I go to your page, it's because I don't know you or whatever, and I saw you comment, maybe you said something funny, or somebody reposted something, or there's some type of connection to you. And that's what caused me to go over and look at your page. But you shouldn't see me on your stories every day or every week looking at your stuff and I'm not following you. That's stupid to me. What the hell? Why are you even... It makes no sense to me. That's why I put that out there. It wasn't to like start anything or whatever. It wasn't like that at all. I was just trying to understand, like, what's up? What's up? It's just, it just gives me weird vibes, like weirdo vibes. What's wrong with you? You know, that's, and then they do it like you don't see them, like you don't know what's going on. I see you. And I know you don't. I see that you don't follow. I see that. Just so why are you following my stuff? And there's one particular person, I'm not gonna say this person's name, but there's one particular person that I always see looking at my stories. But he's not following me, and he's another trader. And I'm like, bruh, you ain't got nothing better to do? Why you worry about what Charlene FX got going on her stories? I'm not talking about you. I don't even know you. But for some reason, you always looking at my shit. But you ain't following. So, come on. Nah. It's just dumb to me, stupid. So I just, you know, I wanted to have a little fun with them, you know. I hope he saw it too. I hope he did. He probably did. I hope he did, and now he's looking at my page from a fake page instead of from his actual page. Now that he knows that I see him. You know, because they're not going to stop looking. They're not going to stop looking at what you got. They're going to keep looking. They're just not going to look from their page. Everybody got a fake page these days. Everybody does. You know, majority of people have low-key stalker, you know, fake pages. Everybody does. I don't care who you are. Your main page could have 100,000 followers and you have a fake page looking at other people's shit. You know? So, but I don't, you know, I just thought it was weird. That's all. I don't usually post stuff like that on my page. I like to keep it always positive. But I just felt like calling them out this time, you know, letting them know that they're freaking weirdos. You're a weirdo, dude. Get a life. You need to get a life. You got too much time in your hands. Makes no sense. Maybe the guy is crushing? No. Because if you were crushing, you would follow. Maybe it's pride, I don't know. Who knows? It's just weird to me. It's just weird. Weird energy. That's what that is. US30 wants to drop. She wants to come down. I don't know why she's struggling so hard. Just come down already. Just come down already. Jamal FX be doing that. He follows and hates on all y'all. Let's not drop names. We don't want to give them any clout, you know? We don't need to drop names. It's okay. Remember, when somebody's hating on you, it never comes from the top. It always comes from the bottom. The person just feels threatened by somebody, and for whatever reason, they're feeling some type of way about what they got going on, and they probably feel like you're inferior to them, so why are you doing well and they're not? Who knows? You know, I think we're all doing well in our own right, in our own way. And if somebody feels insecure about it, then that's not on you. It's on them to improve their lives in the way that they want to improve it. You know? So, you know, it is what it is. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Charlene, I think US30 is a buy. Cool. I like that you think that, because it means that you're looking at the market from your own perspective. I have no problem with the fact that you think it's a buy. You should take a buy. If you think US30 is a buy, I think you should take a buy. Absolutely. This live stream is not a signal stream. It's not for you to just do whatever you see me doing. It's for you to gain information, to gain some type of knowledge, and to use that knowledge to better yourself. And if you have a different outlook on what you see happening, you should go with what you feel is happening, not what Charlene is doing. Okay, cool. Gotta remember, haters are followers too. Not everyone is your friend. I'm well aware of that. I'm well aware. I didn't talk about that, guys, in the sense of like hating or haters. I just wanted to get an idea of why people did that. Because I don't do it. It's just weird to me. That's all. It wasn't about, hey, this person's a hater or this person's that. That wasn't why I posted that. I just wanted to see, like, why are people who are not following certain people actively on their page all the time? What was the logic behind that? What was the logic behind that? That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. Gold is dropping. Let's see. Where is gold dropping at? Who said gold is dropping? Free humanity. Where do you see gold dropping, my friend? Gold is just chilling right now. Where do you see it dropping? Y'all just love trolling me, don't y'all? I don't know. Anybody else see gold dropping? I mean, eventually, but it's not melting right now. It's just moving normal. I don't really see anything here. Gold is chilling. Gold is chilling. Gotta get them likes up, guys. Y'all bugging right now with the likes. Ouch. I'm watching a video, guys, real quick. Finally pullback. We're finally getting the pullback. If we reject upside this area here, I'm going to take some more positions to continue down. Now, this area was the entries that I really wanted, right? Remember I said that? But wasn't sure if we were going to get it. And we got it. It's pulling back nicely here, which is beautiful here. So let's see. It is 9 o'clock. Ooh, 9:30 is coming. I like that this is happening prior to 9:30 because that means it's pushing up here. So if we're going to reject, probably 9:30 is going to drag back down. So I'm probably going to take another position here shortly. I just want to make sure I don't want to take one here just in case it pushes up a little bit higher here. And then I can get the real sniper entry that I wanted inside this area here. So we'll just chill in this drawdown for a little until we see what happens. Don't know if we're going to push up here though. Oh, here we go. Come on up. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. At this high right here, where price is at now. Let me look at the higher time frames. Yeah, we rejected here at 7:15 2 hours ago. We're pumping up here nicely. Come on up. Come on up. US30. Okay, we got a 5-minute closure. Oh, let me go back to this. Can you look at US30 daily chart to see if it's going to 34? Just want your opinion. Oops, where was I at? Right here. I'm not trying to talk too much, guys, because my throat is really scratching. So I'm just chilling right now. US30 better not go bullish on me, man. Better not go bullish on me, US30. Get yourself back down here. Stop playing footsie wootsy, because we are 9:30, 10 o'clock should give us a little bit more data. Because even though I'm seeing sells to continue down here, can't forget that we have a support there as well. So price is struggling to break this support. It really is. I have no idea why, but we are struggling. It might just be we just need some volume to get us out of this rut here. To finally, once we do break here, it's gonna melt. It's gonna melt. We just need a little push to get us down. If we go down, because if we don't break this support, then we're probably gonna try to, we can't go down, we're probably gonna try to go up. But 9:30 will be telling. The next 15 minute closure here will tell us a lot. Will tell us a lot. I'm still bearish, even though US30 is bullish right now. I'm still bearish in what I'm looking at here. It's just very hard for me to fathom that we're gonna continue higher here. I mean, look at this push here. Oh my God, this is massive. This is massive here, with nothing in the way of real pullbacks to come back to these areas of support. So crazy. If we fly here, I'll be very surprised. Very surprised. And looking back here, this area that we're at here where price is sitting, we haven't been up here in a long time. The last time we tapped this area was back in October of this year, the 17th. So not that far, not that long ago. But when was the last time we were up here? You know, it's been a while since we've been up here. So we broke the low, found our way down, retested it, found our way down. We're back here again. Let's see if history can repeat itself and we come back down. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, and it is what it is, how it turns out. But I will be thoroughly surprised if we break bullish here and we just do not retest down here at all. At all. I mean, even on this drop here, we had some nice pullbacks. On this drop here, we had boom, 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 bop, 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 bop. Even when we couldn't make any more lows, we still retested several times here before we pushed up, test, boom. And then here, we formed an area of support right there. Tap, 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 break, boom, boom. So got some good retests. So here it's like, whoo, you're gonna come back down, you're gonna retest or what? You know? So we gonna see. We're hoping that history repeats itself here. We break out of this range and we whoosh, melt. Come on down. That's what I want to see. So. US30 is playing games. Just need some volume, that's all. We're back inside this range. Once we break the range, we'll be fine. Once we break the range, we'll be fine. Just need some volume. It's Monday, guys. It's Monday. Chilling. We are vibing on a Monday. We have the whole entire week to find excellent setups. We're good. We are good in the neighborhood. When your session opens, be careful, US30 can go up. I'm aware. I'm aware. I think you're right, but Berkshire Hathaway is pushing right now. I'm gonna take some cough medicine real quick. a nice little drop, 930. Let's see if we can continue bearish here. That would be pretty cool. Can continue down. Maybe get a closure below this area here and ride it on down. I don't know why we keep struggling here. We keep struggling. Oof. Oof. Do we have some type of news today that I didn't know about? Ouch. Ouch. Oof. Do I want to close here? Yes. Yes, we went bullish. We are flying, guys. We are gone. Couldn't break that support. We could not break that support. Let's see what the market does here. Let's see what the market does there. Damn. That almost feels like news. Almost feels like news, but it's just that 930 push. I thought we were going to get a nice ride down here. It looked like it wanted to come down, but we're pushing up here. If US30 continues to fly here, guys, I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. I just don't feel comfortable with that move. If this thing continues to go bullish after this big ass move here, this is, do y'all see this? This is insane. If this thing leaves the bottom wick and, yo, hold on one second. Hold on one second, y'all, because this looks like some goddamn news right now. Did I miss something? Did I miss something today? Because this is not a normal 930 movement right here. That's not normal 930 movement at all. At all. What a Monday. I hate starting out the week with an L, man. I hate it. I hate it. We came down nicely and then out of nowhere. How many points is this? This is almost 100 points. Almost 100 points. Oh boy. So I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna remove this. And I'm gonna remove this. Well, this is a monthly zone. Let's see. Is US30 gonna break that monthly zone and find itself up above it? Let's see. This is nuts, man. Form support here. We have a high, all of these freaking highs forming here. Damn, that 930 move was insane. That was an insane push. I'm not used to 930 doing that. 930 does not do that. That's crazy. Ugh. I told you US30 was bullish. What do you want, a cookie? I knew it was bullish. I knew it was bullish too. What you want, an award? Didn't I say it was bullish, but I don't see it pushing up higher than it already is? I see us coming down to retrace at some point here. What you mean? 930 always do stuff like that. It's unpredictable. It doesn't always do stuff like that. Not like that. It does have a whiplash to it, but this was a crazy whiplash. This was insane to me. That's to me. I've seen a lot of 930 opens. It never just came. It didn't look like CPI. 930 don't look like, this was CPI. That's what it looked like to me. So we'll see. You always mean as hell when I come on. People just be talking. Well, you can get in your feelings if you want to. But if you are, when you do live trade sessions and you have people in the chat puffing out their chests when your analysis went the opposite way, then you'll understand. Okay, Mr. or Mrs. You know this DC, you will understand. All right. You'll understand. So if you think I'm being mean, I'm sorry. You are very thin-skinned. But if you feel I'm mean, then just don't come on my live stream. It's just that simple. Someone's mean to me, I'm not gonna want to be around them, right? That makes sense, right, guys? If you think someone is mean, do you want to be around them? No. So if you think someone is mean, then just, if you think I'm being mean, don't come to my live stream. That's it. You have the option to hit that X button and get off the live stream. I promise you, if you do that, it won't hurt my feelings. Exactly. Y'all talking shit on her live, but looking for trades. If you didn't need any type of help with your trading, you wouldn't be on anybody's live stream. You'd be trading all by yourself, doing your own thing by yourself, right? When I became profitable, I wasn't watching live streams anymore. I was just trading by myself. So if you're on this live stream, then that means you're looking for something. You're looking for something. You know what I mean? Do you take your setups before market open like normal? I'm not afraid of market open, guys. I'm not afraid of market open. I just didn't expect this. I knew that 9:30 was gonna give us, we say it every day. Every day I say 9:30, guys, that's that whiplash. That's that market open whiplash that we get, right? I knew it was gonna come, but how many lives have we done here while we've been in trades with the market open? We've done it all the time. We've done it all the time. You understand? You guys, you can't be afraid to trade because certain things are happening in the market. You can't. I'm sitting in, you have to be confident in your analysis, guys. If you don't have confidence in what you're doing, you can't be a trader. I don't give two shits about losing a trade, guys. It's part of trading. It's part of trading. Do y'all see me here losing my head over a loss? No, it's part of trading. Go back and watch all of the live streams of last month. Last month, I think on all the live stream titles, I put like gold win, US30 win, US30 loss. Go count those live streams and tell me how many wins, how many no trade days, and how many losses do you see? Somebody go tally that up for me and come back and tell me what that was. If you guys cannot learn to have confidence in your analysis, how are you going to be a good trader? How? If you're second guessing yourself all the time. I gave you guys a more than detailed analysis on what I was looking for and why I was looking for that. If I was coming on here, right? Let's say I was coming on my live stream every day and I didn't give y'all no analysis. I just said, guys, I'm taking a buy here, I'm taking a sell here. I don't tell you why. I don't tell you why I put my zones where I put them. I don't tell you why my TP or stop loss is where it's at. I just come on here and just take random trades. What kind of trader is that? How is that helping anybody? Right? At the very least, if you guys don't get anything out of the actual trade, you should get something out of the analysis. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay. I'm gonna kick this person out because he keeps asking for my course for free. I think he's just trolling. So I'm gonna kick this person out because they're being stupid. Okay, guys. So if y'all can't be confident in your analysis, listen. You can't be a trader. You can't. I'm so sorry to tell you. I am not afraid of a loss because I have taken a lot of losses. I am numb to losses right now, numb to them, because it's not about the loss. It's about living to trade another day. Because you see that loss I just took, I'm cool with it. Because you know what? I know I'm going to come back from it. I always do. I always do. Does it suck taking a loss at the start of the week? Yeah, but guess what? It's the start of the week. I now have 4 more days to find setups to bring myself back positive. You think this one trade is going to define my entire week? Oh my God, I lost today. The whole week is trash. Come on, guys. Y'all know me better than that. Everyone talks shit when I take a loss, but when I win something, the chatter is not there. Chatter is not there. The only mistake I made on this trade is the fact that I should have closed sooner, but the move was so fast. It was like, shit, you know, what do you want me to do? I should have closed sooner than I did. Took a smaller loss, but what are you gonna do? Did I expect the market to push up like that? Heck nah. Maybe push up here, come on back down. US30 is stuck in a range right now. Look what it did. It pushed up and it came right back down to that same area. It's stuck in a range. All this was doing, it was baiting people to jump in for sells here, which we did, right? The market is making lower lows and lower highs here. And the market said, oh, we sat here for a little while. We pushed up, we pushed down. Perfect. People are going to jump in for sells. Where do they put their stop loss? Above these highs or above these highs? You understand? Some days you win, some days you lose. I'm not going to lose sleep over this trade. I promise you I won't. Y'all see how cool and calm and collected I am right now? I am chilling like a villain right now. Get comfortable with losses, guys. Losses is part of trading. If you think you're never going to lose or you can't take a loss, you better stop trading now. You better stop trading now. Okay? Anyway, I need to get over to my private live stream group. I am gonna find another setup today. I think we're gonna come down. I'm still bearish, especially with this rejection wick. I'm still bearish, so I'm probably gonna be on the charts till about 12 today, I think. I'm probably gonna be on the charts until 12 today because I don't really have much to do today. I'm a little bit salty about that loss because it's a lot bigger than I wanted it to be. I was willing to risk about 6,000 on this trade, and I was like 1-to-1. So if I would have hit 6,000 in profit, I would have took profit, and then if I lost 6,000, that's where I would have closed out. But I actually lost about 8, so I went 2,000 over what I wanted to lose. So that's a lot more than I wanted to. So I'm not going to revenge trade. I'm still going to look for high probability setups, but the volume that we needed, it just went the opposite direction. It just didn't go in the direction I wanted it to go. It looked like it was coming down. It gave us a nice little fake out before it just reamed us to the upside. But that's okay. That's not usually how US30 moves. US30 is not, in my opinion, I don't think it's that manipulated. I know gold is heavily manipulated. Certain USD pairs are heavily manipulated, but US30, I haven't been having that experience with it much. I don't even think this was a manipulation move. I just think it was a little bit of a stronger move only because we've been ranging. Whenever you have a range and you have the market break a range, you always have a strong push. It's always on every pair. It does that on every pair. Whenever you're ranging, the market is going to push very strongly out and you're going to get like a breakout. So I think the only reason why it did that is because we've been ranging for so long. We've been inside this range probably since, I would say, the range probably started here. So on the 3rd, and today's the 6th. So for 3 days, the market has not broken this low or broken these highs. So for 3 days, we've been ranging, which is a relatively long time. on US30. So I think that's why it did that. The range mixed with the volume that comes in at market open came together, caused a combustion, and boom, we just went off. It just went the other way. If it went down, it would have been a good day for us, but it went the opposite way. So guess what? You look for another setup and bounce back. Simple. Simple, 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 simple. Have confidence in your analysis, manage your risk, and don't get too emotional about wins or losses. Don't get too emotional about it. Part of trading, okay? Jordan did not go back to the locker room and cry because he missed a couple shots during the game. LeBron didn't cry because he missed a couple shots. Steph Curry doesn't cry because he misses a couple shots, because it's part of the nature of what you're doing. It comes with it. You bounce back. That's it. You bounce back. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna take off here, guys. I'm gonna head on over to my private group, and we'll see if we can grab maybe we can get a sell-off on this market here. Maybe we can finally break the range and find ourselves down, and I can finish the day off in the positive. So thank you guys for being on today. You guys are awesome as usual. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to go. All right, y'all be good, and I will see you guys mañana. Ciao.